Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is a helpful tool as a screencast-o-matic presentation for the part of the lesson that has us looking at the map through Kami. In this part of the lesson, I have you mapping out important locations that we talked about in preceding lessons as pertaining to the Islamic empires and the other places of focus for Judaism and Christianity. So let's go ahead and get started. I think I'm going to first encourage you to open up to the directions here. As you can see, you have to label specific locations and then draw the lines and outline the contours of the Islamic influence in the Arab world. So let's go ahead and focus on bodies of water first, shall we? And then we'll go from there. I will encourage you guys to use text boxes here that have different colors for bodies of water. So for example, we can label the Indian Ocean down here in blue. We can label like the Arabian Sea up here in blue. Over here we have the Red Sea. Up here we have the Black Sea. Over here we have the Caspian Sea. Over here we have the Mediterranean Sea. Over here, of course, you have the Atlantic Ocean, but I don't believe you need that for your specific map. So I do think that that should actually be the extent of all the water areas that you do need. Now we're going to get to larger areas of land mass, so we should be able to do this just fine. I don't see any big issues here with this. Let's go ahead and designate the larger areas with big dots. So for example, we have Egypt here. Another area we can talk about here is India, and we'll go ahead and use this here for the drawing tool. Sorry, the A got cut off there, guys. Over here we have Spain, which is really important for Cordoba, which we'll label later. And then we have other places that span larger areas. We have Arabia. Down here, we have Persia over here. And then we have a few other smaller cities, which we can hopefully label after we label the Byzantine Empire. So the Byzantine Empire should actually be up here. Hopefully we can draw this with the text box. That would be great. There we go. And of course, we should be able to elongate this as well. Okay, so despite that large text box, just for the sake of keeping it simple and keeping it moving, there you go. There's the Byzantine Empire. Okay, a few other places of importance here that I'd like to point out to all of you guys. I'll just make this a different color so that maybe this can stick out even more. We have Mecca down here and then Medina up there. So I'll label them as such. Mecca. Maybe I can change the color as well. You guys can also do the same. Feel free to do so. Customize it however you would like. So Mecca. Maybe we'll just put that in red. It's fine. Medina. Okay. Let's go to find some other areas as well. Over here in Egypt, we have Cairo, and then we have Alexandria. If you remember from the Egypt unit, those places should sound familiar. Okay. Alrighty. And then some other areas that matter. I think I mentioned this before. We have Cordoba. Let's see if I can get that over here. Drawing. I'll put that right there. Constantinople, of course, is really important, especially if you did the lesson on gunpowder empires. Let's see if we can get that right there. Constantinople. I gotta watch my spelling there, right? Okay, we have Baghdad and Damascus. I'll move that over there and put a little line of demarcation there as well. Baghdad will be over here, I believe. I'm just trying to be as close in proximity as possible. Okay. Move that up there. And I think you need to label the Persian Gulf, which is down here. So I will go ahead and do that with a larger I think black circle. Hopefully that'll work. And I can label that as such too. So let me see if I can do that in black. Persian Gulf. Okay. Now, as far as specific locations, there's one more, and I think that's the Battle of Tours, which is up here. I'm going to label that accordingly. Use that with a blue. All right, nice. And then the other thing you have to do, obviously, is go ahead and draw the areas of influence for Islamic Empire. So for red, this is Islamic world under Muhammad from 622 to 632. So I'm going to try to take a line, and hopefully it'll work like that. And maybe you can try a thinner line. That might work to your advantage. As long as you get the main contours down here, that, of course, is what we're looking for. We have yellow here, which shows territory added by the first 4 caliphs, the rightly guided caliphs. So let's go ahead and try to get that as well. We'll see how that goes. So just for reference here. Okay, so part of North Africa. There we go. We'll go back again. All right. Once again, as long as I get in the ballpark of what I'm looking for, that's ideal. Of course, we can outline this. Okay. Not bad, not bad. All right, and then moving on here, we have green, territory added by the Umayyad caliphs, which we had talked about in a textbook reading before. So that's the other part of Northern Africa into Spain, and then the exterior over there. So maybe I can make that green. Okay. Alrighty. And then, of course, purple refers to the non-Islamic kingdoms that we alluded to in class as well. So let's go ahead and get that. Try to go for a purple. There we go. Okay. So guys, in a sense, that's what I'm looking for your map here for Cami. I do believe that all these things should be easy to do. I just wanted to show you a step-by-step way of doing that to make it easier for all of you. Thank you very much for tuning in. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.